Hi everybody, Wardenator here. I haven't made a video in probably ever, so now that we're getting to winter out here, summer's gone, probably make a few more videos. Anyway, what I want to talk today is or about today was my 66 gallon here. Now I'm starting to get some plants fold back and stuff. I've actually had to clean this, so this is looking actually pretty good, but I've had to clean out most of these plants, like usually these two here grow all the way up to the top and then they fill out this whole area here. Water Sprite, this stuff grows like crazy all the time, so I never have a problem with that. I got this japonica right down here and it's looking pretty sad. That's as high as it ever gets, and I kind of started doing a little bit of math with my lighting, and I think on the 66 gallon I could probably use one more T5 bulb with this combo, and I'm running an 1800K Power Glow and a 5700K Aqua Glow or a Life Glow or whatever it is. There's only three options actually that you can get for these lights. If you can find 46-inch bulbs elsewhere, you could probably play with bulbs that you can get from Home Depot and things like that. But anyway, I figured, with some of the problems I do have in this tank, that I am just a little bit underlighted. And I know it looks nice and bright on this video and stuff, but let's see, let's check this out here. Sorry about that, take off the cover. Yeah, there's only two up inside this rail, and I've played with the lighting, pulling it up and down. This kind of seems to be the happy spot right here with this particular light. I'm hoping to add one more bulb into this, so I'll probably end up moving this over a little bit forward. And I was thinking of using AH, yeah, I think it's AH Aquatics or AH Supply, sorry, AH Supply online. It's to build your own custom aquarium lights, so they got it's pretty cheap. It's like $40–50 to order a fixture. It gives you everything, all the plug-ins and everything that you need. Of course, you're probably going to have to mount it yourself on something, but it gives you the reflector, which are known to be really good reflectors. Actually, apparently, if your bulbs are mounted like this style of light here, they're mounted together. They're in there, up inside there together, side by side. And actually, with the AH Supply, each light has its own reflector. And actually, I noticed the guy's only running 2 bulbs in his video, and it's 10 times. He's getting probably, I'd say, 5 times more out of each bulb than I'm getting here, and it's great. And he's growing grasses and stuff that I can't grow, like highlight grasses and things I'm growing. And the guy's using the same system, 2 T5 bulbs. And apparently when the 2 bulbs like this are mounted together, their frequencies actually kind of mess with each other because they're too close, and you get a little bit of light cancellation with this type of setup. I don't know if that's total bullshit or not, but I could see that when you're running an 18,000K bulb right next to a 5,700K bulb, there's probably some interference with each bulb a little bit. So what I'm thinking of doing is ordering just the single rail, or it gives you the deflector and everything you need to mount the bulbs. It gives you all the the ends that you need. It gives you the ballast, and not that I need ballast. I have a box, and this is what got me on this idea. I got a box of ballasts here from the place I used to work at. They were just laying around. Nobody was claiming them. I guess some guy came in to install lights at the place I used to work and left these lying around. So, you know what? Nobody said nothing about them, so they said I could have them. So now I've got T5HO ballasts, and these will run two, like a double. So you can run two times 54 watt high output bulbs off of each one of these ballasts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can make 10 lights out of this thing. Or not 10 lights, but 5 lights with 2 bulbs. Or you can run them single. You could run, it gives you the option to run a single bulb. I can make a single rail out of it if I want. So anyway, this is how the 66 looks right now. This is after I've cleaned it up and stripped back some plants and pulled all the dead leaves and shit, or most of them. This one I ended up tearing down, and I just threw all these rocks and stuff and this piece of wood and stuff in here today. I left 3 Amazon swords in it, and I actually had this tank just sitting stagnant for a while and it got stinky. So I plugged it back in, put a heater in it and stuff, and did this today, and just put some decoration. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I'm gonna duff the light out of this one because it's never ever been good enough to grow plants. Like, it's really sad. I've tried the Power Glow. It's a T8 bulb, Marineland hood there, and it just sucks. It doesn't grow shit for plants. You know, these have stayed like this forever. I got no growth out of it. Algae sure likes to grow in here, but that's about it. So I'm gonna go with maybe an LED light or something. I'm gonna just get a higher output light in here, and I'm going to do anubias in this tank. If I do anything with it, I'm going to throw a bunch of anubias in here and just see how that goes. No fish, nothing like that. I'm just going to throw plants in it, and that'll be it. Now, this guy was looking really, really, really good all the time, and this is always constantly growing. This is one of my favorite tanks. It is kind of looking a little bit drab though on this one side. I see there's some brown in that foliage there, and I don't know why it went brown. I gave it all a snip. It was all lush. I gave it a snip, and things are kind of looking a little brown or yellowy right now. So I've dosed it with iron and a little bit of goodies just to see if I can perk this up. I'm actually thinking about throwing ghost shrimp in here. I do have a couple in my other tank. I'm going to take you to my shrimp tank now. So here in my bedroom is my shrimp tank. Oh, sorry. Close my window. I have cherries. And actually, if you look right there, there's a ghost shrimp. I threw a couple wafers in here, so everybody's clamoring for the wafers, all the snails. And somewhere, oh, there's a cherry shrimp back there. There it is. So actually, I just threw shrimp in this recently. I've always had plants in it, and the plants grow good in here. I go to Home Depot and use those little pigtail lights, those compact fluorescents. I'm running that 13 watts at 2700K. 2 of them at 13 watts. And you know what? I always notice plants in here just go, they grow really well. I never had any problems. I'm really stoked and happy now. I got my shrimp. We'll focus in on this guy here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's checking it out. He's like, hey, get that out of my face. So yeah, anyway, these are my tanks. There was a 10-gallon right there. I turned it off. I'm actually going to start minimizing some of my tanks. And I'm just really happy to get my shrimp tank going and have shrimp in it finally, and just shrimp. There's a coolie loach in there somewhere cruising around. He's pretty cool. I had 3, I only have 1. They kept getting in my canister filter, and I actually lost 2 down the drain. So I just leave that one guy in there. I'll take you back out to the living room here. So I'm just running this one. My main focus right now is getting this one back up to par, and maybe adding a light to it. I'd like to have more than just Amazon swords in here. Like, they grow really well. But you know, this japonica likes higher to medium or medium high light. This ocelot sword requires more light than these guys do. You know, it grows out really well. The reds come out in it a little bit when I add some iron and stuff, and then that's about all it does. I know it's capable of more. Let's see, what else did I add here? Yeah, a little tuft of Java fern that I actually had in the 20 gallon. That's some of the stuff I ripped off of it. I just planted that there. I want to see what that does there, because I haven't had Java fern in here. There's a couple pieces of it floating around somewhere in here. Yeah, these crypts here started to fold back. They're not looking really good right now, so you know, they do really well with low light. I've always had them, you know, had this set under here. There's some back here too, and I find when it gets covered, that's when it starts growing really good, is when some plants give it some cover and plants filter out the light. See, these ones used to do good too when this one would grow up and do the canopy thing over here, and that's the same effect I want to get again too, because when you get to the top, like this one here, you know, you get the nice the multicolors out of it, and these will fan out and float near the top, and it's, you know what I mean, it's really beautiful. Actually add some color down through the plants, and yeah, it just sweetens the deal, you know. It really makes this you know, when it grows in really good, it just makes worth looking at, and it's breathtaking, and it's, you know, it's your hard work. And I don't know, I just love doing this. If I could do this every day, you know, do a new tank every day, this is what I would do. When I retire, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drive my wife nuts, you know, soaking up every plug in the house with thousands of fish tanks that are planted. I might have to move out and get my own place for that, but anyway, I could do this this underwater plant thing forever, you know, aquascaping, or I don't even call these aquascapes. I just throw plants in and just let them kind of do their own little chaotic thing, and they end up turning out to be beautiful anyway. You know, I don't know anyone else myself that has a fish tank like this, or that's into it quite like this. So anyway, I just figured I'd share this video with you guys, and I'm gonna post it right away here. So it's been a while. Tanks are still doing good. Not as good always as I want, but yeah, they're doing good, and everybody in there is doing good. So yeah, we'll catch you guys later with another video, hopefully in I don't know, probably in a couple weeks when I'm snowed in. Alright, ciao.